quiet in the house. Laniah's on stage, everyone. Laniah's on stage, quiet in the house. All right, we're airing in 3. Hey beautiful people, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Laniah. I'm your girl, your host, Laniah, and I'm wishing you all a very happy, beautiful, and blessed Thanksgiving Day. I hope you all are surrounded with all your loved ones, whether that be family, friends, furry friends, whatever you consider to be a loved one. I always get very excited and a little emotional around the holidays because I'm always reminded about how much family truly means to me. My family is my everything. They're who I consider to be my best friends. Even my friends I consider family. I keep my circle very small, so I'm very blessed to be home in Vermont celebrating with them. So today I'm gonna be showing you all how I cook my green bean casserole. It's not like your typical green bean casserole that you can just find on Google. Your girl had to mix it up a little bit, add some extra spices. So follow along to see how I cook my green bean casserole. All right, so I'm sure you all know my motto by now, live life simply. I try to keep most things in life simple. This recipe doesn't require a ton of ingredients, nor does it require a lot of prep time. It's super easy and super quick, like I always say in most of my videos. So for this recipe, you're gonna need just 1 family-sized bag of green beans, which I've already washed and transferred to a bowl. 1/2 cup of milk. I just do whole milk. You can use whatever milk that you want for this. 2 cups of cream of mushroom soup, like so. 1 cup of cheddar cheese soup. Some nice fried onions for the top of it. A shallot that we'll be cutting up. Some minced garlic, and then some other seasonings, which I will go through along the way. To begin this recipe, I just like to start with prepping anything that needs to be cut up, which for this recipe is just the shallot. So I'm gonna grab my shallot, grab my cutting board and a knife, and begin to chop it up. Begin to chop it up. Begin to chop it up. And then once you have your onions cut up, you can just set those aside, and we're gonna grab an oven-safe dish to start preparing the casserole in. Here come my dogs to beg. So the green beans are in the dish, and then next I'm going to start to pour the cream of mushroom soup over it, and then my cheddar cheese soup as well to give it some extra flavor. This recipe is super simple and requires very minimal skill work because literally you're just throwing everything into a casserole dish and mixing it, and then you're putting it into the oven. So I know cheddar cheese probably sounds a little weird in a green bean casserole, but that's my secret ingredient that's going to knock it out of the park, and it's gonna put all the other green bean casseroles to shame. All right, we have the cream of mushroom soup and cheddar cheese soup mixed in. So now what we're gonna do is pour the 1/2 cup of milk right over the top, add our seasonings, and then we're gonna sprinkle the fried onion right on top. Bake in the oven at 350. I usually start at about 25 minutes and then check it from there. Once the milk has been poured over the green beans and the soup, I'm gonna just pour in and then mix my onions in as well. And then the next step will be adding our garlic and our olive oil and soy sauce. Now I want you to grab your, what are these called? Measuring spoons? Yes. Measuring spoons? Yes. Now I want you to grab your measuring spoon, and we're gonna measure out 1 tablespoon of soy sauce to also add into the casserole, and we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And now for my favorite part of the dish, adding the seasonings, because of course we're gonna be using garlic, and I love garlic. I put garlic in all of my dishes, all of my recipes. I could eat garlic 24/7. So we're just gonna start with a little bit of paprika. I pour in about a tablespoon of paprika. If you wanna use your measuring spoon for that as well, you can, or just kinda eyeball. After the paprika's been added, we're just gonna go in with about a teaspoon of garlic powder because I'm gonna be adding fresh minced garlic to the dish. That's good. Salt and pepper. We'll be using 2 tablespoons of fresh minced garlic. It's smelling good. Now once everything is mixed together and it looks pretty uniform, I want everything to pretty much be flat so it cooks evenly. We're gonna add our fried onion strings. I got a garlic pepper onion string, so this dish is gonna be packing a lot of heat with the garlic. I'm just gonna add that right on top, pop it in the oven, 350 for 25 minutes. Now that the fried onion strings are added, we're gonna pop it in the oven. All right, we have some casserole cooking in the oven, a few minutes more on the clock. So while the casserole is finishing up, one thing I want you to take a moment to do right now, whether you're watching this on Thanksgiving or at a later time, it doesn't matter, but I do want you to think of something that you are thankful for. And that could be something that you're thankful for in this day or over your whole lifetime. And I'll begin. And of course, I'm thankful for my family. Those people truly are my best friends in the whole wide world. They're the people that mean the most to me, that have lifted me up and supported me and have given me all the love that I've needed to fuel me to where I am today. Truly, my parents, you know, they have bent over backwards for my family, and I truly mean that. They are the hardest working people that I know, and I don't tell them that enough. And you know, I aspire to be a strong, hardworking power couple as they are. Waiting for my person. But anyways, that's a side note. I'm really thankful for my family because they're the ones who have supported me and have told me to go after my passions, follow my dreams. And for those of you who knew me a while ago, when I was in college, my passion was getting on TV or into radio, and a lot of that has changed immensely since graduation, and my focus now has been more in the health and wellness realm, basically from my own personal journey as someone who deals with a chronic health condition. Some of you know that I have endometriosis, which I will talk more about in later videos, but that is a chronic health disease that takes over a lot of my body, and even though you can't necessarily see that on the outside, I do suffer quite a bit on the inside. So finding really healthy recipes to heal my body from within is super important. So that's why I get really excited about sharing these cooking videos with you all. Aside from that, my friends too, I'm so thankful for you all because you all are family to me. And even though I keep my circle very small, you all know who you are, and I thank each and every one of you for supporting and loving me and continuing to boost my ego a little bit when I make these videos and telling me to keep going. So I'm going to keep going, and even if it only reaches one person, you were that one person that needed to see this video today, and thank you for watching. And my advice to all of you is really just go after your dreams, after your passions. I've learned a lot along the way, and there's been a lot of trial and error, but I get excited about doing these types of things for you all. So I'm going to continue to experiment and cook for you all and come up with workout videos and all those other fun things, and I hope that you guys are with me along this beautiful journey. And all I can say is thank you for watching, and I can't wait to continue to cook for you all. Bite one. Incredible. Stay tuned for the next video, but until then, have a happy, beautiful, blessed Thanksgiving with all of your loved ones, and I will see you very soon. Love you all. Hey, beautiful people. Thank you. Oh, see? Tell me a joke.
What do you want to say?
I just need to say my intro. That's my intro.
Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to the...
Okay, here we go. Thanks, guys.